Today we're going to be talking about Vivi versus Koby because, well, Wano arc's coming to an end, so we're going to learn more and more about the warlords in the coming weeks. So I wanted to just talk about them for a bit. Since we talked about Boogie already, I want to talk about Boa, because Boa is going to be fascinating in the coming arcs, because we're either going to get a beautiful, beautiful showcase of Koby and his skills post-time skip, which I really want to see. Some Conquerors Hockey Koby, maybe? Nah, probably not. Yeah, probably. He's probably going to unlock like advanced Conquerors when he's like rebelling against Akainu or something, or maybe when he's like, he has the warm-up fight against Emu before Luffy, and he's like, and he does it like, he's like that, you know, Emu's like, no human can touch me, and like, he's the first one to land like a scratch on Emu, and then like, he's furious, right, and he beats the shit out of Koby, and then Luffy comes in and saves him. That could be something like that, and it might, whatever his item is, it might be reminiscent of the first chapter. So let's say when Koby's about, like, when he's about to get finally hit, right, and like, he goes, and like, Luffy just stops it with like his hat the way he did in the first episode or something like that. I think that'd be really cool, to be honest with you. I honestly think that'd be fucking fantastic. There's so many things. Koby is going to be great, but that's besides the point. We went off topic immediately. That's how I like it. That's how I like it. But no, him and Boa, that's going to be amazing, because obviously we got, it can go a few different ways. First of all, if it goes the normal way, the way it should, because they won't have time to talk about Luffy that much, let's be real. They won't have time to go, oh my god, you like Luffy or whatever. They're gonna just be fighting, right? They're gonna be attacking each other. Now maybe Koby will know this from Marineford. He will remember Marineford and try and give her a way out. But he's going to have to make it look like he's, you know, still doing his job, because there's still another Vice Admiral there. So he's probably gonna have to fight at least a few of them. And what he might do is what he could do is, let's say he's the one to capture the sisters, for example. He, like, discreetly hands Boa the Vivro card to wherever they're going to take them. So she's able to go and rescue them, for example. And we get that whole, she teams up with Luffy sort of thing, and to rescue her sisters. And it just so happens to coincide with all the stuff that's going on in the world, something like that. Or we can get a direct Koby versus Boa fight, in which I think it's simple enough, right? Koby will lose, but it'd be like a good fight. You know, it'd be like, it'd be kind of like, how would I describe it? It'd be like if, what's the best way to put it? If Zoro went up against Kaido after he unlocked Conqueror's Hockey, right? Like, there's a very clear level of superiority on Kaido's part, but Zoro's still putting up a good fight. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what it's going to be like with Boa versus Koby, where Koby's putting up a good fight, but Boa's still far superior. So then the Vice Admiral probably comes in to even the playing field, and then that's when we see maybe the two sisters protect Boa. And then, you know, then that's when they get captured. Or if they don't get captured, and it's just Boa ends up taking out the entire Marine fleet. Which I think, okay, I know the capturing idea is great and all, but I honestly think it might be good if she does end up beating Koby, or maybe they do realize the care each other has for Luffy. Maybe this is when maybe this is all planned, right? Koby's on that ship to like kind of keep Amazon Lily safe so Sword can do something. I don't know. There's a lot of different options you can go down. I don't really see the sisters getting captured, mainly because I don't know, man. I just feel like there's so many different slave characters that are going to be introduced and stuff, and things that could go down. I couldn't see after the most recent chapters, I could not see a reasonable way they could have the sisters be captured and put that into the current arcs. Because if we have Marijoa, yeah, I don't know. It's really difficult to me. I feel like this is going to be Koby's sort of defection from the Marines in a sense, right? He's going to have a separate mission to go on an Amazon Lily, right? It's not just take out the warlords. Swords is giving him a different mission, in my opinion. So he's going to execute that. And maybe that will then help Luffy in the coming arcs, or help Dragon or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's going to be Koby's job. And then in turn, he's going to then become friends with Boa through Luffy. Maybe it's like people are shocked at how Koby can, you know, befriend Boa because it's a man that's not Luffy, but he loves Luffy. He's a Luffy fanboy, Luffy simp. You know what I mean? That could be something like that. I do think Koby has a separate mission, but I do want to see them fight at some point. I would love to see a clash of armament with those two. I don't know. We haven't really seen what Koby's battle style is. It'd be funny if he battles with water and he he has a stream of water and it's like infused with armament. That would be really weird, but also really fucking cool. I don't know, something like that. I don't know, because if fist to leg wouldn't be that cool. I kind of want him to have, I don't know what style of fighting I want Koby to have. I wanted to involve water somewhat because he's fast, and the first introduction we had to him post time skip was him catching a torpedo underwater. So I don't know. Maybe he has that elusive water fruit. You never know. There's so many different things though I'm looking forward to with Koby. Like, I just feel like we're not going to get the fight. Although I really want it. I don't know if we will. Because if they become friends immediately, that would make sense if they know each other. But during the fight, how would they blur out, oh yeah, I know Luffy. Like just mid-fight. You wouldn't do that because you'd have your marine officers around you. So it would either have to be immediate or not at all. So if the sisters get captured, we'll get the fight. If they don't, then we won't get the fight. But then I couldn't see them getting captured by that fleet because Boa still be there. If Boa gets away, there's no way the sisters wouldn't get away. So it's like, what are you gonna do? You know? How are they gonna handle that? And then Koby, obviously if Koby's mission is to like sort of make sure Amazon Lily doesn't fall under the Marines, you know, jurisdiction, so then they have more warriors and we find out, because Rayleigh, I'm sure Rayleigh knows Dragon some way. Imagine maybe Rayleigh's now part of the revolutionaries or something like that. You know, he doing his part. Now I know this has gone flying off the wall for a second here. I know that's never really been stated before, so this is fun. But I honestly think Rayleigh might be, because look at what he's been talking about. He's been talking about being too early. And what if being part of the revolutionaries or helping them in some way allows him to, you know, basically assist Joy Boy, you know, get things ready for Joy Boy or get things ready for Luffy. Maybe that's why he trained him. He knew all this, right? And we know he knows Boa and the sister, so maybe he comes in and like helps them escape, right? Maybe this is when we see Rayleigh again, because I feel like Rayleigh knows the connection. Rayleigh has a connection with them, but he also knows the connection they have with Luffy, so it could be important in some regard. I don't know. There's a lot of different options here. I would like to see Rayleigh again. So part of me would love if Rayleigh just came in and kicked Koby's ass so we get like that fight or something. I don't know. I honestly, there's so many options for this fight with Boa, and we can see Boa be actually like, you know, a compelling fighter. Because I don't love Boa. She kicked a dog and a cat. Not great. But I do like the fact that like I like Sanji and her because they use their legs and it's a fun fight style. So I would like to see that more, and I feel like seeing her more active and becoming a character and having a character arc outside of Luffy will be really cool to see. And I feel like this is the way we get it, right? It's just how it's tackled, because there's a few options. Like, everything I'm saying is real fan fiction-y at the moment, but I just can't see, because the problem is right now we don't know where we're going next, so I can't fit that into my predictions. Because part of me, I was always like, Mary Joa, but I don't know anymore. We were talking about where the fourth poneglyph is, and like Vera showed up. What the hell, Vera? I don't know this place at all, so imagine it's Vera next, and hell, we could even go to Kokuashi fucking village. I don't know where we're going at this point. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, you know? So it's all over the place. And I feel like it's going to be another off-screen fight, so we might not even see it until the anime comes out even. Because I feel like that's the thing with Oda right now. He knows he hasn't got a lot of time. Well, he has enough time he wants, but he wants to finish it at a certain point where he can enjoy his life. So he's thinking, I'll rush through all this, but I'll give the anime notes and I'll let them cover it later. Because that's the thing. Wano is first appearing in the anime because it covers in all the gaps that over the left. So a lot of this stuff might be skipped over in the anime, which is worrying because then we might not get to see it. But I don't know. It would be cool though, maybe, right? Maybe this is how we get on, because I know we saw before she had like a thing of Luffy's poster. What if that's why? That's probably it. What if they end up fighting, right? And Koby like kicks her through Luffy's poster, and then that's when he gets his ass kicked, right? She goes, alright, she kicks him through the poster, and she gets fucking frustrated, and she goes, or something like that, right? Goes fucking crazy. That would be so cool. Or it's a pity that most of this might get off screen, but I don't know. It'd be a really cool fight to see, and there's so many options with that. We could get revolutionary ties, we could have Rayleigh appear, we could have Koby have a separate mission altogether to help with Sword. It's fantastic. And what's Garp gonna do, man? Oh, that's an entirely different thing. But let me know what you guys think on what Koby's going to be doing this arc, or the next arc, or what Koby's doing with Boa, or what's going on in Amazon Lily, or anything else but the Warlords. Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content from me, and I'll be seeing you all later. Goodbye. Hey, that was a good one. Let's go.